Ever noticed this weird thing that happens when some dudes stop busting? You're walking around, cities blaring, everyone's rushing, screens are flashing. Then, bam, it all feels kinda fake, not conspiracy theory fake. More like you're watching a movie fake, like the world's a robot, and you're the only one who's got their eyes open. From what I've seen, guys usually start wondering if they're losing it at this point. But you're not nuts. It's just the difference that hits you. Most guys don't see it because they're too busy, too strung out on stuff happening all the time to even notice. Stopping doesn't give you magic powers. It kicks out the junk. And when the junk's gone, the world feels less like real life and more like a crummy video game on low battery. I still remember when it hit me. I was chilling at a coffee shop, not on my phone, just being there. Around me, folks were laughing way too loud, scrolling like crazy, jumping at every little beat. Felt like they'd done it a million times. Same old, like robots repeating lines. Thing that got to me wasn't them. It was realizing I'd been the same for so long. Stopping didn't make me better than anyone. It just shut off the noise that kept me in step with a system that wants guys distracted, jumping at shadows, and all over the place. When that noise goes, the music stops. You're offbeat. That's when it feels like a fake world. Modern life is all about getting hit with stuff. Quick fun, quick mad, quick likes, quick burnout. Stopping gets in the way of that, not on purpose. More like it just isn't there. When you don't waste energy, you don't react as fast as everyone else. You pause when they jump. You watch when they do. You wait when they can't. Suddenly, things slow down. People talk faster than you think. Arguments seem like a bad script. Trends seem empty before they even get going. You start to see where things are heading before they get there, not 'cause you're smarter, but 'cause you're not always jumping. Lots of guys see this change when they get serious about something. Studies on holding back and waiting for what you want show changes in how you see things, how you feel time, and how you handle feelings. But what the studies don't tell you is how weird it feels. Because once you see the same things happening over and over, you can't forget it. Talking to people feels like a money thing. Work feels like a stage play. Even movies start feeling the same different faces. Same old feelings. The world isn't evil. It's just automated. Here's what most guys don't say out loud. If this is the world, where do I fit now? That question hangs there, and you don't find the answer overnight. Stopping takes away that feeling that you gotta jump when the world tells you to. Without that, the system feels open, like a game where you see the edges all of a sudden. But this is important. This isn't feeling good. Yet, it's feeling lost. Some guys think this feeling is like enlightenment. Others think it's feeling down. Truth is, it's neither. It's your brain getting used to not being overloaded all the time. Think about it. If you've spent years hitting your brain with happy stuff, drama, new girls, and the internet, of course being still feels weird at first. Of course thinking straight feels strange. Quiet seems wrong when you're used to noise. Stopping busting doesn't make the world fake. It shows you how much of it runs on feelings that people know will trigger you. That's scary, because it makes you face something hard. Most people aren't thinking about what they're doing. They're reacting. Stopping takes you out of that. Then you feel alone. You might see people trying you more, talking louder, trying to get a rise out of you. Not because they hate you, but cause you not reacting messes with them. Systems don't like things that don't fit. When you stop giving the system your energy, the stuff you pay attention to, what you want, what makes you mad, It starts to feel empty, like a stage with no one to watch it. This is why lots of guys give up. Not because stopping is too hard, but because this part takes away the lies that make them feel good. The lie that everyone knows what they're doing. The lie that working hard all the time gets you somewhere real. The lie that always getting hit with stuff equals a good life. Stopping takes away the fake stuff. Right now, you're not supposed to fix anything. You're supposed to watch. Notice how people always react the same way. How quickly they try to fill the quiet. How uneasy the world gets when you don't play along. Let me ask you something. And think about this one. When was the last time you were totally still? Not running away. Not hiding. Not trying to get something. And the world was too quiet? That feeling isn't being weak. It's the system telling you it wants you back. 'Cause it makes money off you always wanting something. Here's the idea we're starting. We'll come back to it later. If the world feels like a fake place when you stop busting, what does that say about the energy it uses? And what happens when a man stops giving it that energy without thinking? We're not there yet. Before thinking clearly feels amazing, things slow down a bit. Next time, we'll talk about that weird middle spot, when being good doesn't feel good, when the world seems stuck, and when most guys think something's wrong and go back to the noise. Before you go on, do this for yourself. If this is making sense to you, if you feel like you're on the outside looking in, I put some books in the description about this stuff. If you want to get more into it. Not hype, just solid info. Read slow. This isn't about rushing. Next part is where it gets real. Part 2. The compression lag. There's this part about all this that nobody talks about. No big change. No suddenly getting respect. No movie moment. Just things slow down. You're doing good. You're sticking with it. You're not doing as many dumb things as before, but nothing changes on the outside. This is when that fake world feeling gets stronger, 'cause the world doesn't react to you like it used to. You don't get a good job right away for doing something right. You feel like you're hitting buttons, and the screen's not working. This is when guys start to wonder about things, not screaming it from the rooftops, just wondering in their own heads. They don't say, "This is pointless." They say, "Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe things never really change." But thinking that is missing the point. You're not standing still. Things are getting squished. When you don't let it all out all the time. You know, girls, feelings, internet, energy doesn't go away. It builds up. That feels bad if you don't know where it's going. Waiting for something you want often makes you feel like you're not getting enough. Your brain's used to things happening fast. Stopping all that breaks that. But your brain hasn't learned that yet. So time feels slow. Everything feels heavy. Days feel longer. Thing that worries me, 'cause nothing's happening. Your brain starts making up stories. You're missing out. You're falling behind. Everyone else is living it up. Take a good look at everyone else. They're still scrolling, still reacting, still wasting energy just to feel something now. You got out of that. So things are gonna feel slow. You're not in sync. Think of it like this. When you unplug from a video, there's a wait before your screen stops. You're not behind. You're just not seeing it right now. This is when lots of guys mess up. Not 'cause they're hot, but 'cause they can't wait. They want the world to say they're doing a good job, but that doesn't happen. Why? 'Cause holding back doesn't change things around you right away. It changes how strong you are. Deep down, during this, you're getting stronger, but you're not showing anyone. You might feel like you're not fitting in well. People don't get you. Things aren't happening at work. Talking to people feels boring. Not 'cause you're weaker, but 'cause you're not acting. You're not wasting energy doing the same things over and over. Modern life likes showing off more than real stuff, so you feel like nobody sees you. That's when it really feels like you're in a fake world. You what to do, what to say, what to write on social media. Stopping makes you not always need to show off. Without that, people don't know how to see you. That makes you uneasy. Things slow down on the inside. 2. Who you are deep down hasn't caught up to how you're acting. You're acting like a good man, but you don't feel like one. So your brain tries to find an easy way out. That's why lots of guys go back to the same old stuff and say, "At least I feel like myself again." Feeling normal just means you're back in the machine. Here's something to think about. Don't just answer it right away. If there was no good part about being good, would you still do it? That's the trick question. Because this part asks if you're stopping just to get something out of it, or if it's because things feel right when you do. Yeah, this is when things feel empty. Not because life is empty, but because the meaning you got from other people is going away. The world feels like a simulation because you don't feel anything about the same old stuff. Getting to the top at work, showing off on social media, getting mad online. It all keeps going, but you're not in it. So what fills that spot? At first, nothing. That feels scary, but it's also where you build up inner strength. Lots of guys don't see that this part's important. If good things happened right away, being good would just be another thing you get hooked on. This slowing down burns off needing other people to say you're doing the right thing. It teaches you to hold onto energy, to pay attention without talking about it, to be strong without showing everyone. You bet. This is when you feel the most alone. Not just cause you don't see people, but cause it feels big and scary. You're ahead of the game. You've changed faster than how things are around you. So you're standing between being who you used to be and who you're becoming. This is why it's good to have people you look up to, books, and solid plans, not to get you all hype, but to know where you're going. I put some books in the description that talk about all this. The slowing down, the weirdness, the getting your head right, with way more than I can in a video. No crazy promises, just understanding of what solid men have known. Read them when things are quiet. Reading helps you know what's happening. Here's what we still don't know. What happens when this saved up energy finally gets moving? When the world starts reacting again, but in a new way. In part 3, we'll talk about all the changes, not the ones in the movies, the real ones. When things speed up again, and being good starts to change things. Instead of just waiting, don't rush it. This part is doing more than you think. Part 3. When reality starts responding. Sometime, usually when you don't see it coming, the world starts reacting again. Not all at once, not with fireworks, but with, like, things happening. Talking to people feels different. Things you want aren't chasing you, but they're not running away either. People hear you out. Things that felt stuck start to move without trying as hard. Lots of guys finally get something here. Things slowing down was never a punishment. Things were getting set up while you were holding back, staying good, not wasting energy. You were getting your act together. Your brain calmed down. You could pay attention better. You stopped jumping at shadows. When that happens, people treat you different. Not because you're trying harder, but because you're stronger. The fake world feeling changes around here. Before, things felt hollow because you didn't feel anything. Now, things feel like they're reacting almost too fast at times. You don't say much, and it hits home more. You go slower, and things work out. You don't chase, and things you want show up close. This isn't magic. It's knowing how to do things. Stopping all that doesn't make you a wizard. It just makes you clear. Lots of men aren't on the same page, wasting energy by always showing off, wanting things, having to tell everyone everything, looking for people to say they're okay. You stop that. So when you do things, it hits harder. This lines up with what we know about keeping yourself in check. Guys who hold back energy, wait to get what they want, and don't always have to be doing something are seen as more solid, sure of themselves, strong, even if they barely say anything. Thing nobody tells you. Power shows up without making a big deal. No fireworks, no voice saying, "You made it." Just little things that show you. Someone waits to hear what you have to say. Things calm down without you making them. You know what to do, instead of being worried. That's when being good stops feeling hard and starts feeling like you're in control. The world doesn't feel like a simulation. It feels like something you get. Knowing things changes how you act. Where you're going now is what matters. Saved up energy that's not going anywhere turns into stress. Things get real here. Not rules, but tips. First, don't always tell everyone how you feel. Being good makes you sharper, but telling everyone about it makes you dull. See how little you have to say now. Let actions show what's what. Second, do less. Not every talk is worth being in. Not every chance is worth your time. Picking and choosing is being strong. Third, act when it feels right, not when you're afraid. When things were slowing down, you were wanting to get rid of that fear. Now, thinking clearly takes its place. Slowly do things that make sense. Fourth, let quiet do its job. Don't fill every gap. Lots of guys try to fill empty spots. You don't need to. That's where the king thing comes from. Not being the boss, but just being in control. This can feel weird at first. People might think you're something you're not. Thinking you're sure of yourself. Thinking you're strong. Sometimes thinking you're gonna hurt them. That's not your fault. When you don't waste energy, people pick up on it. Even if they don't know what it is. Thing that matters most. Life doesn't get easy. It just means things rubbing you the wrong way tell you something. And don't just wear you out. Problems don't go away. They just stop draining you. That's the real change. You're not in the simulation, just reacting. You're playing the game from being in control. Halting didn't take you out of the world. It just moved you around. Tell me this. Be straight with me. Are you using what you've learned to build something? Or just to show everyone that you're better than them? Being the best doesn't last. Power that doesn't go anywhere turns back on you. Being good without something to work on is no fun. The last step isn't being alone. It's being part of things. Bring that quiet into work, into the gym. Work on stuff, into relationships that are worth your time. Something will shock you. The world doesn't go crazy again. You do, not like a crazy person, but like stuff's really happening. Things take less time. You don't wear yourself out as much. You don't wait around. That's when you know things are okay. Not cause you feel good, but cause you're not talking yourself into things. I need you to do something before we're done. Think about this. What kind of man would you need to be to really stick with this? Not just next week. Not just for the streak. Not just what you can see out of it, but something that you are. If you want to understand this better, I put some books below about men stopping to blow their load, about not being a simp, and about getting your head right, but not just on the surface. Read them when you're calm, because we weren't trying to get out of the world. We were trying to stop it from unconsciously calling the shots. The simulation didn't go away. You just stopped being a robot in the background.